Hi, Tawny.
Hi, Chris.
Today we're with Tawny, and what we're going to do with Tawny is first show you a professional day look. And anytime you're doing your makeup, always take into consideration your natural coloring. What I mean by that is Tawny has light skin, medium intensity eye color, and medium dark hair. When you're doing a more professional look, you want to use colors that are somewhere within this intensity range. Don't go too light, too natural. Don't go too dark, too dramatic. So let's move on in and let's start with her makeup. Now, what might surprise you is the first thing I'm going to be doing on Tawny today is her eyebrows, and meaning her eyes, not her skin. Now, there's a reason for that. Turn slightly towards me. Thank you. There's a reason for that, and the reason being is that you want to be able to get all your eye makeup on and then clean up with your foundation afterwards so that you don't end up with a little bit of a gray matter underneath your eyes. So let's start with the brows. I'm starting with a taupe color eyebrow that is as close as possible to the intensity of Tawny's own natural hair color. You really want to get these two tones as close as possible. Remember, anytime you're doing your beautiful brows, is that from the nose past the inner corner of the eye is where the eyebrow starts. So you see that's where I place my brush to begin with. I work in a diagonal line, but it's still a straight line up to the top of her eyebrow, and then I draw down to the outer corner. Second step is I take my brush and I do what's called fluff, and I fluff the brow up. I want it to be its thickest here on the inner corner, and as I'm fluffing outward, you notice how the brow naturally tapers, and what it does is it eventually just meets the top part of the eyebrow here. So by drawing two lines and then a little bit of a fluff, you get that perfect brow. So let me do that again on the other side, just in case you missed any part of that. Turn towards me a little bit. So here from the nose past the inner corner of the eye, you see that? That's right where her brow is going to start. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my little brush here, and right on the base of that eyebrow, I'm going to start. And look at that line. It's actually a straight line. You see the brow bone curves. The brow bone is going to give you the illusion of this line curving. So you don't, if you start to curl your line, it starts to look more like a clown brow as opposed to a feminine, natural, beautiful brow. So brush that up, drop it right down in the corner, take your brush again, and then start the beautiful, natural fluff. Does that feel good, Tawny?
Mm-hmm.
You liking that?
Yeah, fluff.
All right, good. Fluff, fluff, fluff. So we're gonna fluff up the brows. Again, you see it's pushing upwards. The minute you start to drag your color out, it starts to pull the brow down. You always think the energy for the brow is an upward energy, so you get that beautiful lift going on with the eyebrow. And if you get, now notice this, a little bit outside the line here, don't worry about those little things. You always clean up with your next step when you're doing your eyeshadow base to make your brows look more perfect. And so there you go. Now that the brows are set, we're ready to move on to the next video where I show you how to do beautiful professional daytime eyes. If you're watching this at MakeupGourmet.com, I've listed my current favorite products to achieve this look. Click on one and try it. If you're not at MakeupGourmet.com, go there now to see my favorite product picks for this look, as well as everything else we have to offer. How to apply, what to buy, MakeupGourmet.com.